17 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Mac Jones. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Pats and the Titans, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Well, the radar says the heavy stuff's still a few hours away, but snow is falling as we near kickoff at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New England Patriots. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gaudin on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather. Snow and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact? So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And he just continues to throw touchdown rankings. They don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number one, including himself.
A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards at the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep with the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Operating from the gun. Cobb. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carter. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. Juwan Bentley there to get him down. Charles in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small.
Now, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
On 3rd down, Cobb. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape.
The Titans coming back on paper. Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably doing everything, every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Over the middle, complete. It's Carter. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 more.
Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuck. Second and 11. He's going to try and take off with it. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Nothing after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession. Off the play fake. Cobb. And it's a Titans touchdown. Traylon Burks with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Titans are able to widen their advantage. As they start with the first down. Off play action. Cobb. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
They'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. Cobb. Looking middle, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
This game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Holding offense.
Do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cobb. He gets this one to Burks. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Off the play fake. Cobb. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing, and I think as the captain of the offense, you probably on 1st and 10. Cobb. That pass taken in by Burks. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
Holding offense.
There, make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Not a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds. They'll start by running the option to the right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down.
Defense look better than what they really are.
Off play action. Cobb. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Cobb. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Operating from the gun. Cobb. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. We'll try some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at half.
After a week's worth of preparation, probably not prepared for this. You throw the picks. Throwing after the interception. Cobb. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Cobb. And that'll be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down.
Run. I like the fact they just hit him quick. A little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
The defense, they played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Off play action. Cobb under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Man, this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Cobb. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw.
Thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Cobb. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. You got the big lead.
After the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first. See this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They lead this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one
He has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And their defense knows that all too well.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's down the field for Jefferson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Patriots defense. Throwing to start the drive. Cobb. And he slings one that's incomplete.
At this point in the
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Cobb. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going like all game long. There hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
On first down, Cobb. They set up the screen for Henry. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
For throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Cobb. A shot downfield for Burks. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big 200 today.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Throwing to start the drive. Cobb. I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get
a loss about what to dial up.
Throwing again. Cobb. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down. Looking to throw. Cobb. And that one off the mark behind him.
Not giving up anything.
2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. The tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now the throw on 3rd down.
You might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the
foot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done as you noted, and they did.
It's complete. Burks. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half.